and welcome in to be our guest. And folks, we are lucky to have back with us a city councilman here in Montgomery, Charles Jinright. I know you're Charlie to me.
Well, little Charlie.
But he has been the president of the city council for a long time. He is on the city council and is working for all of us, as he always have. And we were discussing how crime has really gotten out of hand. There are a lot of people that don't understand that there's a difference between what responsibilities lie within the county, what lie within the city, etc. So let's get that clear so folks understand that, because I'm not sure I did.
Well, if you get picked up for a speeding ticket, it's going to work into the city court system, okay? If you get picked up for a felony, murder or something that bad,
Okay.
you're going straight to the county court system. County jail,
Okay.
county court system, county judges.
Okay.
So any bad crime goes to the county court system.
Okay.
It does not go to the city. Very confusing, because the police officers pick you up, and the city
Right.
police officers,
Right.
they're going to take you to the county if it's a felony. The bonds are set by magistrates and then judges or whatever. So you get into the bonding situation, it's all affected by what goes on at the county court system. The judges there have some input on that too, but the bonds are a real problem with this whole scenario. Because if I shoot somebody or I commit a felony and I get out on bond, and the bond company says, okay, Charlie, you give me 1% of what that bond is and sign a note for the rest of it over the next year, I'm out of jail for very little money.
So what's an example? Let's say there's a $100,000 bond.
I'll give you a better one. I'll give you one that actually a problem.
Okay.
Now, your nice law, state law, where the girl got killed.
Right.
The guy was from Montgomery, $250,000 bond for murder. He was in jail for murder in our court system here. He bailed himself out. I don't know exactly how much he put up, but he was out. He kills again. So now he's got 2 murders. First murder didn't matter, you know. But now we got, with the court system, you can, like I said, you could have any numbers there, but these bond companies are letting people out for very little money. They're signing the bond for them. Another thing that this district attorney will tell you right now, we're thinking a lot of these bond companies are insolvent because they've signed contracts and stuff that they probably could never, if they had to produce, they couldn't produce. But anyway, so I guess the reality of all this is that the bonds companies are a big problem because people are getting out on cheap bond.
Right.
We had a murder that happened in 2019. The guy just went to court, just got convicted last week, 5 years ago when the murder. And when you talk to the DA, he'll tell you that a lot of cases take that long to work because of all the stipulations that go along. But it's all at the county court system, and we need to understand, we need to support that. The 5 additional judges we got coming in now will help that, but we've got to support that and support. But what we really got to do in Montgomery, we need to support the people that are trying to make a difference.
I couldn't agree with you more, and you can we can name a few of those.
Well, you go Flatline Church, Ken Austin and his operation at MAPS, and then those kind of things are making a difference.
Well,
They've
Friendship
got kids
Mission over there.
Friendship Mission's
Things
another
like-
one. All these are making a difference. There's 5 or 6 are like that, and I think that we as individuals, and we need to support those somehow. If you were doing something else and you think, you know, I hear all this, what can I do? Well, what you can do is get involved. You go pick up a phone call and say, how can I help you? I may not be able to help you with being there, but I might be able to send you a check. Those kind of things, these people need support. Ken Austin's, he's got 150 kids at his program over at MAPS this summer, and he needs money to help that. He called me the other day and said, I need more money to do some things. We're helping him do those kind of things. Flatline Church, same way. I don't know all of them, but I know several of them, and they need support from our public to do those kind of things.
I agree. You know, I work a lot with Donna Cooper and Friendship Mission, and I was going to donate to something, and I thought, oh my gosh, when I heard what was actually going on and what they needed, I thought, you know, I have to help you. And if you can help with volunteer, if you can help with food donations, there are many things that we can do. I mean, really.
Right.
But we're going to have to step up to the plate.
You have
And
to.
we're going to have our churches, all of our churches, all the denominations, all of the cultures. We're going to have to come together. And I really, Charlie, I'll be honest with you. If I had my way, we would cut every mission trip for a year and we would make it Mission Montgomery.
I agree. We need a mission here.
We need
mission trips here. We
Montgomery.
need to work here.
Yep.
Yeah, other people in the world need it, but we need it right now.
Yeah,
because
I'm
we got some
thinking-
issues.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that the churches will step up to the plate.
Yeah.
And then I want to get down to like our audience and like me, living in my little house, I'm thinking, what can I do? Well, don't laugh, but I put a new light on my front porch, and normally we use a 40-watt light bulb, right? So I said, no, I'm doing 100 watts. My front porch is so
Right.
bright. And then I
Yeah.
got to thinking, you know what? I think I'll walk up and down the street and ask the neighbors to put a
Do the same
100-watt
thing.
bulb in.
Well, it's a good
I
idea.
know that's tiny.
Anything for safety and security.
But we as neighborhoods and neighbors are going to have to come together too. And that means talking to each other. And that means black and white and every culture there is. We all have got to work together.
Listen, old saying, nosy neighbor. I think we need to get back to
We
it.
need
okay?
some nosy
Because
neighbors.
it's the only way to get it to go talk to people. And being on the city council all these years, most people's front door doesn't work on their houses because they always use the back door, the side door,
Right.
and go in. And so when you find out, being on the city council, you know that people are not talking to one another. They're going in their
Yeah,
house
yeah.
and isolating themselves. So the better that you can get out and talk to one another across the city, you'll know what your neighbor's thinking, you'll know the ideas they got, and maybe you can help somebody along the line
I
to make
agree.
something change. Because I think the city wants to get changes, the city council wants changes, the mayor wants changes, the county government wants changes. Everybody's working toward doing the right thing. We just need everybody involved.
Well, I think the one positive thing I can say is that it has reached such a tipping point that people are no longer sitting back. They are beginning to say, I want to get involved. And Charlie, that is positive.
That's it.
So, pray, get God back into our lives, and let's change all of this because we can do it.
Okay.
We can do it if we all work together. And
Sure
thank
can.
you so much for everything that you do. We
Appreciate
appreciate you, and thank you folks for being with us. We'll be right back.